That was crazy, bro.
Well, be careful, but I feel like you may be right. People are already predicting who else it could be. It's either who they first predicted it or it's Shay. But I mean, that's none of my business. But welcome back to Georgia, though. You know I'm in the A now.
Oh, all right.
He would. Oh, y'all crazy.
Well, maybe we can link up, go get some food, go get something to eat or something. You know, so when shit get back right, when I get out of rehab and shit. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. So you for real
I'm for
gonna
real
go?
gonna go. Like I keep saying it
Don't
because I'm
disappoint
serious.
us.
I'm
We
ready.
don't
I
expect
mean, and
you
I'm
to go.
scared for real, because I know that means I'm not gonna have no phone. I'm not gonna be able to go live. It's just, but you know, maybe I need this time. I need this time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it yeah, I'm gonna just do it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? How many days? Matter of
Well,
fact,
that's because
we
you've
got
been
5 more days
praying,
to the end of
though.
the month. I'm gonna
I
check
heard
myself in at the last day, so I can go ahead and get this last paycheck, and I'm gonna go in just like that.
facts, and I saw you was
Yeah, I'm
praying and
serious.
stuff,
I'm
so that's
serious. This is
good.
change. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
apologize
that
to
was
Karma.
sincere. I
Was
really
that
do
sincere?
apologize to her because you know, out of all the girls I was with, I loved her the most. Be honest. Let's go ahead and talk about it. I got her name tatted on my face.
Are
No.
you gonna get it covered up? Ooh. Well, it actually goes good because it's like if anybody asks
Karma,
you from a
karma. And I
karma
always
standpoint,
say
they're not gonna
karma,
ask
bitch,
you
because
because a
because
female
it's
said.
my karma. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's lit, karma bitch.
You
Yeah,
know
that's
what I'm
like
saying?
no shit.
No, y'all keep trying. That
Wait, so you ain't gonna work it out with your
Y'all can't tell me
brother?
who I really love. Like, y'all can't do that. So I ain't trying to hear it. Like, I know who I really love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stop playing.
Wait. You ain't gonna work it out with your brother
Anyway,
though, Money
I know I
Man.
was high as
What's
hell when
going
I came on here
on?
and said that shit. But thank you, Nyla. But I know he mad as hell. So it's like it ain't shit. It ain't shit I can do right now. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta let him cool off. I know how my brother is. Damn, what's up with this black ass face? Like.
Dog, I hate this shit. I get so ugh.
But yeah, I know how my brothers. I just gotta give him time. You know what I'm saying? He'll come around. But I think once he really understand how serious of a situation it is, he'll understand like what was going on. Because even I don't even think he understand what was really happening, what was really going on at the time. If I think he really knew how close I was to dying, he'll probably understand. But until somebody tell him, he's just not gonna know. No.
But he finna be mad. He mad at you because you know what I'm saying. The allegation,
But you gotta
the
understand.
big
Like I said,
allegation
I
that
was
you.
out of my body. I was out of my mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they see me on live, and like
Mm,
I said, this
yeah.
my brother. Like I feel like once he really hear what was happening, he not even gonna be mad at me. He could be mad at Lynn. He could be mad as hell at them. You know what I'm saying? Because they did that shit to me. You feel me? Like that's a real brother. Like.
But I think as a man, what he probably expect
It's
for
to
you is
apologize to him.
just to clear
It's
that
to
part up.
apologize, but
Just to,
I apologize multiple
yeah.
times, and I already called and I already texted his line. There's nothing more I can do as a man, you know. So I just gotta give him time. I gotta give him space to,
Damn.
you know, what I'm saying, till he hit me back up. I'm sorry for what I said, but you know what I'm saying. Like I just, uh, it is what it is. Like
They,
I already took responsibility. I already said I know I'm
so
wrong. There's
people,
nothing I can do about that. You know what I'm saying? But it
yeah,
is what it is.
praying. Everybody saying keep praying. No, you blaming other
I
people.
don't blame anybody else for my mistakes.
Um,
I take accountability for my actions and what I did. But as far as for what somebody else gave me as another drug, of course I'm gonna come over here and speak that. Of course, so now you trying to say it's okay for Vicky to do what she did? Or, thank
y'all run
y'all.
me up.
So now
Can
you
you
trying
get
to
a
say it's
shield?
okay for Vicky to do what she did? Are you crazy? They got me shadow banned. How I'm shadow banned? I'm number 2 on the heat list. Oh, they do that.
Yeah, you not shadow man. But hold on, let me see. I can check now. I don't think- Oh, she said if she set you up, you would be dead.
Girl, you already tried it. And
She
girl, you
sent me that
already
on
tried it. Didn't
Instagram.
work.
You not shadow banned. You on the popular page, right with me. I see you right there on the popular page.
And
All right, but
it's just
yeah,
like
she said.
Shawty know what
She
it
said
is
you
with me
would be
from
dead.
now on. Like she know what it is. Like boom, and that's how I'm gonna keep it. Like it ain't no changing that, girl. You know what you did. Like and then it's a fact. This how you solidified it that you was setting me up. The fact that you were lying and said that you was paying to put me in rehab when you know you didn't do a fuck ass thing for me. You haven't been there at all. That was solidified to make it seem like you really was setting me up. Duh. If you won't set me up, why the fuck would you come on live and you say that shit?
Okay, what if there's a chance that she didn't really know what was in there and Sershawn more so knew? Is there a chance that Lynn didn't have any ties? Have you thought about that or no? Or is there a
Dog,
possibility?
it ain't no way to say that because she still came on live and she said that and lied. And then you know what I'm saying? She would have never said nothing. She would have been clueless. She would have never went to that far and went to that extent to say anything.
Yeah, that
That's the
part.
other way
Yeah,
I
you're
think
right
he was
about that
connected
part.
along
Yeah.
with Sir Sean. It's both a connection. Come on now.
Okay, that part you got a point
You know
as
what I'm
far as
saying?
the
You would never
rehab.
even come on here and
She
lie
did
and
tell
say
me.
that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That wouldn't make no sense. But I know what happened to me, and what I experienced. Nobody's gonna ever tell me what happened. I just told y'all what happened, and that's the truth. Honestly, if you don't believe me, okay, oh well, you can have your opinion. But nobody's gonna ever tell me about how I feel about a situation when I know, honest to God, what's going on. You can feel how you want to feel. I'm gonna tell you the
Well, it
reality.
seems that you
You
already
can get your
know.
version from anywhere else, or you can just have your opinion. You can just think I'm a liar, but please, we don't give a fuck. We don't want to hear that shit over here. I almost died, nigga.
Get your people in check. Y'all gotta understand, as broadcasters, we already know that that comes with negative comments. Like Greedy know not to pay attention. He not phased by the comments. This is what
Right,
comes with the territory. Thank you, Jackie. Who the fuck? When you a big broadcaster, you gonna have people in your business. He already know how that is. But so with that being said, yeah, I could like listen. I think that you back in your right
right,
mind though. You know what I'm saying? You talking normal. You acting normal. You acting like the
right.
Greedy that I once knew. The Greedy that I fucked with heavy. Cause when you start losing your mind, flipping on me, I was like, okay. I gotta like I'm gonna wait for Greedy to
Right,
come back to normal. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you are like
right,
back chilling. You know what I'm saying? So keep this up. Like give us consistency because I wanna see I feel like you could be back, you know what I'm saying, where you was, like, especially like on your main
right.
page. You know you was eating it up. So her taking her
Man,
money.
I didn't take
Nah, he
anything
ain't
from
take
Biggie.
land
Like,
money.
she can come on here with
Charlie.
any lame storyline she can want to try to make up for what she said. But girl, at the end of the day, it ain't nothing to explain what you did. You lied. You did that. Your friend, your people gave me that shit. It just goes on and on down the list. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's what it is. Alright, I'm ready to go ahead, man. I'm ready to come with you in a second.
Yeah.
Keep them in my charger
Listen,
for a
I
second. Let me
appreciate you for
keep them in
chopping
my
it up
charger
with me
for a
though.
second. Let me throw me a charger. Yeah, appreciate it. But anyway, what's up, y'all?
Wait, oh shit, I heard her. Oh shit. Oh, we heard her. Y'all heard her?
Y'all
Oh,
funny as
done.
hell.
Listen, be careful. Listen, all I'm saying is just be careful on your new situation shit, whatever it's gonna be. Be careful, cause we'll like I don't for some. I just we wanna make sure you know what I'm saying everything is
Right.
good. But you sound like you good
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah,
So
and I
yeah.
ain't gonna cap to you. I'm in a way better space in my head than I was, like, cause I was fucked up. I ain't gonna cap to you.
Oh, Miss Renee said you lied on her in the comments. She said, "Can you apologize for lying on me,
What is she
Gritty?"
talking
What
about?
is she talking about? She a super team. She's Miss. What's her name? Miss Renee. I don't know. He always what? Vicky Lynn is a lady, bro. He'll be a cute. I'm proud of you for wanting to change. Drink of Listen, dog, I appreciate you for chopping it up with me. I'm about to just get back to, you know what I'm saying, being messy or whatever. But look, I'm gonna keep
Alright,
in
man. I
contact
appreciate
with you. Welcome back to Georgia and shit. All right, y'all, listen. What y'all think? What y'all think? Shit, y'all. We almost at my box.
Do anybody got the recording of Greedy saying that Sir Sean was giving him something to sniff and lines and whatnot? It was like 3,000 people in here. Can y'all please send that to Charlie?
Yeah, listen, can we get Sir Sean in here? Yeah, send the screen recording if y'all screen recorded it. Do y'all know Sir Sean? Do anybody know how to people in here? I know somebody know how to contact Sir Sean. Hello?
I think that there was some lies. It could be a little bit of truth. But Vicky came on here and said she put the man in rehab. So her story could be kind of, you know, questionable at this point. We know he lied a lot, but she did come and say that she put him in rehab and he good, yada yada yada. But then she didn't even want to come on here and plead her case when you called her and said now she don't got time for Bigo. But you've had time for Bigo all week.
Mm-mm.
No shame.
Period. Okay, let me add one more person. Girl, do anybody know how to get him on the horn? Do anybody know how to get Sir Sean?
I honestly, being from Philadelphia, I honestly don't think he was set up. But you have to watch who you do drugs with. He probably was just taking whatever they was giving him and throwing them at him, and he was taking them. And she probably did leave for there. I will say that. But you gotta watch who you let in your space and do drugs with. He knew what he was potentially taking, but she probably was over it and was like, "Listen, this nigga high as shit. I'm about to leave him in the hospital and enjoy him the rest of my night." So he need to leave it for what it is and watch what the fuck he do. That's all I got to say.
Oh, period.
Hey, Charlie.
What's up?
Hey, everybody. Listen, those are some serious allegations for somebody to put on. So if I was having a party and somebody put that on me that I set them up and tried to kill them, and I didn't, I'm coming on to clear my name. Those some serious allegations. And for her not to even want to come up and defend herself and speak, she don't got time for Bigo, it's something to it.
Well, I'll read verbatim what she said, so y'all won't quote me. So, if she said this came from Vicky Lynn's Instagram. I don't have time for him or Bigo. I'm done with that toxic ass shit. If I set him up, he would be DEAD. That came from her. Hello,
I
hey,
have never
Sydney.
seen drug addicts overdose and people wait around for the police. If you overdose, you on your own. Niggas leave you on the ground and everybody walk away. Nobody don't stay to go to jail with you. So I don't know where he think he is, but that's not how it roll in Philly, New York, or no in the city. If you overdose, your ass is left there on your own, and you on your own. You do drugs, that's your responsibility. And then somebody tried to kill him like he was Malcolm X. Greedy likes to lie and then want to be believed. He has lied since that shit with his mother, and the same tone, the same voice, no tears, no nothing. I think that he needs more help than what Bigo can give him. He just needs some help. He needs psychological help and he needs drug rehab. But you can't blame other drug addicts because you couldn't handle what you took. Nobody stays and waits for the police for you, and nobody takes you to the emergency room. They leave you for dead. That's just the street code.
That's on period. Listen. I could understand more so if Greedy, if that was his family, then yeah, maybe they would take the bat and make sure he go to a hospital. But maybe they were all like just acquaintances, and they felt like, okay, bitch, we not that loyal to each other to do that. So let me just leave the scene. They probably was all high. But I kind of see what Tammy mean.
I
Hello.
kind of knew this whole situation was gonna go bad because Vicky Lynn do seem like she a druggie. I think Camera said one time she linked up with Pablo Vicky and they was all like popping pills, doing drugs, like you know what I mean? You can't put two drug addicts together and just think that's gonna, it's gonna work, it's gonna pop. So, but I mean, ultimately, it seemed like Greedy is like sober, he in his right mind. Hopefully, he'll get the help that he needs. But I did send you Sir Sean's Instagram so you can check it out.
Somebody probably already told him. Hello?
Hello.
What's up?
I just want to say, hey Charlie. I just want to say, number one, regardless whether Greedy is sober right now or not, at the end of the day, I feel like he need to stop blaming people for his fuck ups. At the end of the day, that's what come with the game. You gotta charge it to the game. You sniff that shit on your own, regardless who gave it to you. You didn't ask what it was. You assumed it was coke from what he said. I mean, that's just what happens when you in that game. Like when you do that type of shit, like people set you up, all that type of shit. So, and my thing is, as far as him, but whether he's can be believed or not. I mean, at the end of the day, he's already been woken. He's already had it woken up on him as far as, him plotting to do storylines. I've heard him ask multiple times for people to give him an interview. At the end of the day, nobody asks for an interview. I just want to do an interview. I want to do an interview. Like I feel like he just be looking for something. He has no real content. So at the end of the day, he can't be trusted because he's desperate for his beans. He doesn't have no real content, and that's just that.
What I want to say about the situation is he's on a whole bunch of drugs. He is just young and out of it. He just fucked up in a situation where gays chew up everything, and he don't know how to handle his shit. He's just a druggie, bro. Dude is druggie, and he blames his problems on everybody else besides taking ownership of his own. He haven't done it yet. He haven't had his own place yet. He haven't had a car to himself yet, and he studied using people out here like it's some shit. You hear it? But I'm out.
Sir Sean on the horn. Do anybody know him in here? Can somebody contact him?
Hey Charlie, can you hear me?
What's up?
I don't know if y'all know in the comments that opiates, lean is an opiate, fentanyl is an opiate, heroin is an opiate. Why would he make us feel like or think that he's talking about I wouldn't do those type of drugs? Nigga, if you would drink hella lean, you would snort heroin and snort fentanyl, my nigga. Okay? He's not fooling me. He's an addict. He needs help. No one's responsible. And there's so many fake drugs out here and press shit. That's on him. He trusts that person to sniff they shit. No one's responsible but him. And that's period. Like, he be trying it.
Okay. She said what she had to say.
I just wanna say like there's a lot of holes in his story. For one, I'm from Philly, and for two, I work in that type of field. He didn't know overdose. That's one thing he didn't do. It was no overdose because when you overdose in our city, from the rip, we giving you Norcan. And how can he be overdosing and they did not give him a Norcan? He said he got an IV. That's two different things. So he did not over OD. That's one thing. For two, he went to three different hospitals. When you OD in here in Philly, and when we give you Norcan, that just you be out of it. It's no being on live. It's no talking to nobody. You out of it because anybody that OD, they hate it. Even if you come to the hospital and you're high as a kite, and they gotta give you that they don't want to take it because it brings you down. It takes your high down, and we gotta confine you to the bed because that's how bad it is for you to take that. We don't give you IV. They probably gave him a IV drip for dehydration and other things, but he did not overdose. He did not overdose. You can't go to three different hospitals when you overdose.
Okay, thank you, love. Go ahead.
I agree with what she said, but one thing that she didn't say was that Greedy is in the early stages of psychosis.
Why you think
He's
that?
because, first of all, the drugs that he's taking are sending him into schizophrenic and like those kind of manic episodes. He's in the early stages of psychosis, and if he doesn't change his ways, which clearly he not, because he at the next bitch house, he's going to end up having full blown psychosis and on medication for the rest of his life. I'm gone.
Okay, I'm gonna let one more person up.
Hey, Charlie.
What's up?
I want to thank you for listening to me yesterday when I wrote you in your inbox. Thank you for that. But back to Greedy. I just think Greedy young, you know what I'm saying? He going through a lot. He homeless. So Greedy will do anything, whatever anybody do around him. And I don't think he knew what that drug was because he said he thought it was cake too. So he didn't know what he was doing. Like I believe the other people knew what he was doing, but he didn't know. I don't think he lying about it. I believe Lynn did try to set him up or something because I don't know why she did it, but I just think she did. That's my personal opinion.